Did you think about the Roman Empire today? Imagine the Roman Empire at its peak, and you're the one pulling the levers, not as a general marching legions across the map, but as the mind behind the roads, the grain, the politics, and the peace that holds it all together. That's the promise of Anno 117 Pax Romana. This city builder wants you to decide what civilization really means. Go full Roman, embrace Celtic traditions, or stitch both together into something uniquely yours. I am Jake and this is nerdsection.com. Here's the quick download. Anno 117 shifts the series to the Roman Golden Age and gives you 2 fully playable starting provinces right out of the gate. Latium is the bright marble and Mediterranean core we all picture when we say Rome. Albion is the moody northern frontier, soaked in fog and rain, where marshlands reshape how you plan every road and warehouse. You're not just painting pretty cities, you're balancing culture, religion, knowledge, and trade, choosing which needs to satisfy and when to cross oceans to do it. If you want to try out Anno by yourself, the demo is online on Steam until the 16th of September. Latium feels sunlit and orderly. Albion feels alive in a different way, darker, wilder, and mechanically distinct. In Albion, certain industries can only exist in marshes, and those spots are precious. You'll lay wooden walkways to connect buildings because normal streets sink into the muck. Dry the swamps later with canals, and you gain farmland but lose those marsh-only production sites. That trade-off hits fast and keeps paying dividends in your head. Do you protect eel fisheries and reed farms for the long game, or drain it all and go full Roman villa sprawl? The game makes you commit. Let's talk design philosophy. Anno is at its best when you have competing goods chains and a reason to expand. Here, that reason isn't just exotic spices or fancy hats, it's identity. Albion offers a branching path early on. Keep your people Celtic or push them towards Romanization. Go Celtic, and your Tier 2 citizens become smiths with humbler homes and more religious momentum. Go Roman, and they become sleek merchants with quicker access to knowledge and a tech tree that feels active and directed. Either way, the need system is back, but smarter. You can fulfill a category with one of several options. Feed your folks with stew or shellfish in Albion, or porridge and sardines in Latium. Deliver both and you buff productivity. Deliver one and you keep the economy moving without maxing complexity too soon. Different luxuries now nudge global stats. Faith, knowledge, health, safety, up or down. It's not just fill the meter, it's pick the flavor of your society, and that's a meaningful difference. Gods and festivals return with more bite. You choose a patron deity for an island, and festivals tied to that god deliver powerful time-limited bonuses. A naval-focused god speeds shipbuilding and slashes costs. A Celtic forest god boosts the exact chains that thrive in Albion. The kicker. Many gods tie back into the knowledge system, so a religiously themed town may still need scholarly progress to unlock the divine bonus that really sinks in the boglands. The tug of war is the good kind of friction, rewarding planning and forcing you to get comfortable with imperfect starts. Construction feels more natural. Expect friendlier road tools, richer ambience, and a city that visually tracks your cultural choices. The governor's villa, which used to feel mandatory early, is now flexible and more about area effects and guest items, letting you time that prestige piece around your economy instead of warping your build order. And if you hated the old tiled palace puzzle creeping into your layouts, the new approach is cleaner and more modular across your island. Now back to Albion's swamps, because this isn't a gimmick, it's a thesis. The marsh-only buildings are powerful, but their access tax is real. Footbridges cost wood at the exact stage where lumber is your lifeblood. Logistics matter more because you're constantly trading between optimal marsh placement and the need to reach market squares, temples, and warehouses on dry land. When canals come online, you don't just remove obstacles, you transform the island's economy. The flip side is cultural. Roman settlers crave space and order. Celtic chains love those intact wetlands. Dry too much and you kneecap your own trade engine. Leave it all soggy and growth slows. The best solutions look messy, in the satisfying real city way. If this breakdown helps you plan your first run, consider subscribing so you catch our other previews and videos as well. Let's level with the Anno veterans. The hype here isn't just Rome, but Anno. It's a deliberate answer to 1800s late game bloat without dumbing things down. 2 autarkic start regions means you can roleplay and optimize in equal measure. Don't want to juggle constant inter-region shipping early? You don't have to. Want to min-max cross-province luxuries to squeeze knowledge or faith? Do it and you'll feel the spike. The cultural fork is the conversation starter. Celtic Path players are already theory crafting religious synergies, while Roman Path fans are eyeing faster research unlocks and cleaner trade with Latium. The best part is that neither choice is a trap. You can mix on different islands or even inside the same province. Expect meta shifts as people discover which combinations of patron gods, tier needs and marsh management stack best for speedrunning tiers or pushing mega projects. Speaking of mega projects, the team is hinting at more land combat than usual but still keeping war optional. That's a tightrope I'm happy to see. Anno's heart is logistics, not a PM micro. If combat exists to pressure borders, diversify units by province and make terrain matter, like Albion chariots or axe-bearers versus Latium's legionaries, that can add tension without hijacking the economy game. Visuals and vibes? The art direction carries weight. Latium is a postcard, Albion is a novel, smoke, peat and low horns under a wet sky. The soundscape sells the mood, and even simple touches like diagonal routes and denser foliage make your layouts look less like checkerboards and more like places people would actually live. One healthy warning for fans: the knowledge and faith interplay might feel lopsided at first. Some of the most Albion-friendly divine bonuses live behind research that can read as thematically weird, staying Celtic while having to scholar up to unlock the perfect Celtic god. But this is Anno, not a pure sim. The push-pull is part of the challenge, and the openness means you can always import what you're missing or shift tone mid-campaign. Here's what you need to know if you're planning your calendar. Anno 117 Pax Romana is slated to launch on November 13th, 2025 on PC via Steam, the Epic Games Store and Ubisoft Connect, with console releases on PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X and S, and cloud via Amazon Luna in supported regions, if someone is interested in this. For the people like me, who cannot resist to spend a lot of money, there is a Governor's Edition, with some interesting add-ons like a 3D puzzle. 2 provinces that actually play differently, a cultural fork that changes not just production, but identity, terrain that fights back and then becomes your masterpiece. Anno 117 looks like the kind of city builder that rewards curiosity and punishes autopilot, and I am very here for it. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and check out our video about Ghost of Yotai. See you next time here on Nerd Section.